All right. Sorry guys, I took a break for a game. I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm back here a long time. Take a break every once in a while. I do it because I love it, but sometimes 8, 10, 12, 14-hour days every once in a while back here. Do it for the love of it, but I gotta take a break every once in a while. So, anyways, Angel taking the first game here. This is the hot seat match in the background. You have third, fourth back there. Loser taking home fourth. Winner guaranteed third. Worst case scenario for these two players playing on the hot seat match. Hold on one second. As if they lose the next two, they finish third, but obviously not what's on their mind. They're after that big $3,040 check, I believe. Tim already wrote it out because everybody is in the side pots from here on out. Doesn't always happen. And always thank you, bro. Appreciate you, man. It always seems like someone slips through the cracks and they play someone that didn't expect to win, that didn't get in the sides, makes it to day two, and Tim has to write out the check much later on in the tournament. He was able to do it in the final 12 in this one, so pretty good deal. Pretty good angle here to get from the 2 to the 3. Like this a lot. I do believe the 6 passes the 9 in the corner, so not much of an issue here for Angel. Just gonna make the 2 first. Yeah, I have a feeling he was so focused on sliding over there with his cue ball, it kind of took his eyes off the 2 a little bit. Not so much his eyes, but his focus. Kind of waved his hand in apology, which tells me Junior might be a bit hooked here. Oh, he called the kick shot, made it like it had eyes, and he's gonna have a look at the 3 all the way down. I think he is. Good shot. Yeah, that was a good shot there. Oh, I thought he made it. Wonder if that thing rolled off. It looked like it was going right down the rail. I think Junior might have mentioned that it rolled off a little. I don't know. Good shot over on that far table from Duncan, slicing that ball in with inside. Yeah, Angel doesn't like how thin this 4 is just because it's going to be tougher to get on the 6 from here. It's almost so ugly. Would you? I don't think you would consider coming into the stack, would you? Once the 6 passes all the way up, then you want to get where his cue was, where he pointed his cue there underneath the 6 and shoot it all the way up in the corner. But yeah, oh, the four hung up. Gosh, we've seen a few hangers early on in this match. Both players have been sitting for a little bit of time. I imagine they're a little cold. Junior's the type that really likes to hit balls in between matches. He's always playing pool. Like a pool junkie in a sense. When he's not playing, he's playing. A good shot there from Junior. That wasn't easy. Kind of being close to the rail like that. Full 7 feet. Big 9 foot player. Know what they say? If you're a good 9 foot player, there's never a long shot on a bar box. Wants this off the rail a little bit. Oh, looks like Duncan's up 2-0, and he's got a great opportunity to go up 3-0 here. He's on the 9 ball. Pretty straight in the side. Yeah, sure is. Both players on the 9. Angel doesn't like being on the rail like this, shooting this 9 ball, but 2 long days of pool, I should be pretty honed in on the shot. I had to jinx him. That's what I do, out here ruining careers. Yeah, they'll be, no matter what happens here, they'll be happy to get this match out of the way. They both gave each other a few innings at the table. Looks like Junior's going to get a bit of a roll here. 9's going to be covered. A wave an apology. Angel going to the jump cue. I expect you almost have to land on top of this 9 here, just the way it is. And the cue ball wants to be jumping. We'll see how good. I like these cue balls that Tim's provided for this tournament. It seems like they get up pretty well when you got to jump this shot. So let's see how well he can judge this jump. I think you really got to land on top of it here. Nice, skim the 10. No. Yeah, I thought so. I thought he was going to rake the balls there. It was an easy stop shot, 10 ball. So, tying it up 1-1 for the hot seat. In the background over there, I didn't have enough room to put quarterfinals, but that is for 3rd, 4th back there. Scores 1-1.
Yeah, he does.
Looks like the cue ball got kicked on the side there.
Body agrees.
I imagine viewership's going up quite a bit. I imagine all those Cowboy fans stopped watching the game. Last I heard, it was, you know what? I don't want to be incorrect, so I'm going to see real quick. Yeah, the Packers are up 27-7 at the half.
I don't fight men, so I have to throw things. The name comes at me. My husband ain't with me. Other than that,
Is it considering taking this 4 in the corner, kind of just either stopping it or rolling it forward just a couple of inches and taking the 4 in the corner? Yeah, sure is. I think the cue ball acted a little weird there. Looked like a little baby skid in a sense. Kind of jumped on him and he didn't get the roll forward he wanted.
no. I like to do. Like, huh? What? He's like,
Oh no, is that 8 in his way? Yeah, I saw him kind of roll his eyes a little bit there. The 8 ball's definitely in his way. I think. No, maybe not. He's getting down on it quick. Is he just going to cross it? Try to place? No, you can see the whole thing. I think him rolling his eyes there was a little bit more of a, why do you do this yourself? Why do you make it this? Why do you make it this suspenseful?
killing me. I'm killing you. Just dying.
Good shot there. Is he going to choose to come around a few rails to get on the 8, or is he just going to take the longer 8 ball in the corner?
All the things. Everything.
Yeah, he's just taking the taking the more difficult 8 ball in the corner, which is just fine. Good shot. 9. He's going to take a peek at this 9. Is it in the pocket or does he have to kind of shoot it through the point? There is that old shot where if it is on the point, you don't always have to cut it. You can kind of shoot it right through the edge of that point if that's where it lays. I'm not quite sure. But like what he did there. From the angle he left that, looks like it is cuttable in the side. Yeah, good shot. Taking his medicine, taking a little bit more distance on this 10 ball. This one to go up 2-1 if this 10 ball drops. Wow, it didn't. I think he's starting to feel it, starting to feel the heat a little bit. And this cue ball's gonna scratch. He's gonna give this one to Junior as well. Wow, that's 2 games in a row that he's given to Junior after jumping on the first game. Well, Azavila says, I bet the Mexican wins. This isn't. This is the Mexican hot seat match. They're making jokes about it earlier. Yeah, yeah. This is he calling his 10 ball here? Just with yeah. He went after it just the way everything kind of lays down there. The 4, 7, 8, 6 all kind of congested. My goodness, what do you do here if you're Angel though? This is not a good spot to be in. Don't ask me to watch this shot. I don't know what's good and bad from here. If you push through that 9 ball. Yeah, well, still a lot of traffic to navigate through by that side pocket. See what he has in mind. Yeah, I thought so. I was gonna say, is he gonna break him out here? Good shot. All right, don't want to get weird on the 7. You don't want this angle here. This is not a good angle for Junior. This cue ball is tracking right towards the side. I don't know if. Yeah, just going with a safe, putting the 7 over by the 8. Great distance. And did he get coverage with the 10? I don't think so. Just because Angel's looking at the 7 to see if it passes the 8. So I obviously think he can see it here. Oh, that was a great shot there. Promise he did not have the full pocket there. He really squinted at that one. A little bit of right. Tracking towards the 9. And draw it up for the side pocket. And call this rack over. Could go in the corner if you wanted, but uh-oh. That's gosh, that is not a good spot. Yeah, I'm no lip reader, but I can't tell you exactly what I can't repeat what I just think he said. But it all went through our minds. Gosh, I took betting on the NFL. I took the Packers +7. Almost wish I took them on the money line. They're up 27-7. Yeah, I don't blame Angel for taking his time here. He just gave away back-to-back racks, and now he had a pretty simple 10 ball to get on, and he underdrew it. Oh, he hit it good. Watch out, cue ball. Just fine. Good shot there from Angel. Able to cheat the scratch. Yeah, I know exactly what he's thinking. You give up a few racks and you have an easy out to get some momentum back on your side, and you blow shape by a foot. And then you're sitting there like, why do I keep doing this to myself, man? Yep, so score tied up 2-2. Angel to break. Watch those second balls. Watch the 4 and the 9 ball. Same track towards the side. He breaks well. 4 went down, 9 went close. And he's trying to get a look on the 1. Did he get one? Is it hanging enough to where he can go real first? If not, we'll see. That was a good shot. Even though I clipped a 2, that's not the worst thing in the world. Obviously not great, but s- 2 isn't too much of a problem for him. Oh, I love that. Shot the gap between the 9-6, came back and forth, and now he's back on another rail. Really working for this one. If he gets out of this one, it'll be pretty good. Got out of line, found himself back in it. I'd say if he gets good on the 6, this rack is pretty much over. If he gets good on the 6, watch out, 9 ball. He got the straight draw here. Looks like he does. Not gonna underdraw this one. Made the adjustment from the last draw stroke. Dug into it well. Good shot. He's just looking to see if I get straight on this 8, can I stop it, shoot the 9 on the side? And do I have an angle to float down for the 10 when I do that? And I think the answer to all those is yes. Easy stop shot here, I think, provides the perfect angle. If you can just stop this cue ball where it's at. Of course, there's a little bit of angle, so it might get a little weird on you, but if you stop this cue ball right where it's at, I think it offers a natural angle to float down for the 10. You obviously don't have to, want to be so married to one idea that you kind of lose sight of the rest of the rack. I mean, or better options, I should say. Well, Duncan is just going on an absolute tear over there. He's up 4-0 on Joe. He beat Jose 7-1. He beat Pete 7-0, and he's about to go up 5-0 with this 10 ball. Duncan is absolutely on fire in this tournament. Great shot there. Naturally floated down for the 10. Junior called it good. Time to rack him up. Angel up 3-2.
Just
3-2 Angel. All right. Well, Pete Gresh's son came in. I had to go say hi to him. That's pretty cool. Haven't seen him in a little while. It's awesome. They're over here kind of sweating the matches, but hanging out for a little bit, watching some pool. Want to see how this goes down. There's a few people standing around watching. Going for the safe. Is he going to get coverage with the 5? We'll find out in just a second. Yeah, he's going to kick at this 2, I think. Wow, did he call that shot in the side? He almost made it. Oh, that was sickening. What a shot. He called it. You know, it's a just in case call, but he called it. Knowing it had a chance coming across the side of the 2 like that. And you could tell he was kind of strutting. He was trying to walk. He kept going to walk towards his next shot. And he thought that thing was down. A lot of sad Cowboys fans out there right now. Yeah, the game's far from over, though. I think they're. Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, 27-10. I mean, 17 points is a lot, but that being said, any team that can put 27 points on a team and a half, the other team can try and reciprocate, I imagine. Dallas is good enough to do it. It's kind of choking the playoff. Anyways, 2. Did he call the 2? I think he did. Yeah, it looked like he tried to push through those balls. He shot it in. He tried to push through that stack with a high ball. Pretty straightforward bank for somebody like Junior. He shot those a million times in his life. You know, those small angle straight back bank shots, a pocket plays so big and it's easy to judge. I don't say easy. There's no such thing as an easy bank shot, but as far as by Junior standards, it was easy. All right, good chance to run him out here. Like to get pretty full on this 8. A little bit of angle's just fine. That'll work. Making it easy. Coming around, or he's gonna draw it up. He's drawing it up and he's overcooked it. Does he got to look inside? Sure does. To tie it up 3-3. Need a good shot here. Yeah, great shot. 3-3. Well, Angel Hernandez has only had. Jesus. Twins are getting after it. Oh, the Twins crack me up. We talk about fans of pool. They get loud. They have fun with it. Wow. Duncan's really breaking good over there. Mash those balls. Made a ball on the side. Has a look on the one over there. Just peeking at that while Angel looks at this hit on the one. He's kicking at it. You know what? I think he might have called the corner. I think he was trying to kick the one, and the one was going to come off the three towards the corner. Like the idea there. Well, that'll work. Doris says, nice shot, Everett. One heck of a two-way shot if that was part of the intention. You know, if you miss it, obviously it's a, yeah. Well, he had to kick at that one, didn't he? A little bit of a mess in this rack. Just the way that 5-6 sits. Really want to prioritize a hit here. You don't want to give him ball in hand. Good shot there. Good look. Anything's better than ball in hand. And now he's going to have to work to get back on this two ball. He's going to clip the 4 on the way in to hold it over there. Just hold it with 17 tips inside. That'll work. Shot. Shot, Junior. That's how we need it. Need a cough button. Well, this tournament's starting to come down to it. Duncan up 6-0 on the hill. Remember, Joe only goes to 5, but shoot, just the way things have gone, looks like Duncan's going to be playing. If he takes away that match, he's going to be playing the loser of this one, which won't be easy. Not did he cut enough, and he scratched. Wow. Tried to cheat it, I think. Tried to. Well, I'll tell you what, I've watched Angel play a lot of racks of pool, and if I was a gambling man, I wouldn't feel good about my odds of getting back to the table if I'm Junior here. Assuming that 6 passes the 8, no problem, which it should. You draw it straight up, or you use the rails and you kind of cut it and bring your cue ball around a few rails for the 7 in the side. You can straight draw it if you feel good about your draw stroke. I kind of like putting the cue ball a little closer to the side rail, spinning the cue ball around a few rails. It's a bigger position window that way, but this is just fine, especially when you got control like that. Good shot. Yeah, bit of a formality from here. 9's hanging, 10's close to a pocket. Should be going to Angel here in just a second to go up 4-3. Yep, give that one to him. 4-3. Kind of putting extra emphasis on the score because the score's behind a minute or two, like I said a few times. So just reminding you guys that a little closer than that. Looks like Joe is packing up and Duncan is moving on. Duncan is guaranteed 3rd place. He's going to play the loser of this match. And the winner of that gets to meet whoever wins this game in the finals. They do have to double dip him on the backside, though. Got 3 good players here. Man. Twins are having fun. Yeah, scratch on the break there. Could prove to be costly here. Well, ball slate's kind of funny here. I feel pretty decent about my chances of getting back to the table, but I'm not sure. This just with the way that 7, 8, 9 sits over there is a little funny. It's okay. The 6 lays pretty good to shoot the 7 all the way up, but what do you do with the 8? Do you bump into it, or you? We'll see what his plan is here in a minute. I don't think you can go into the stack here, do you? Oh, he's doing it. He did, and he's gonna be rewarded with a look. Sure is. Took a risk and gambled. What do they say? Fortune favors the brave. Proves to be true there. 1 8-ball away from winning this rag. Rest is duck, duck, goose. Good shot. All right. Once this one goes down, they've been giving each other the 10 balls a lot. So once this goes down, Angel will give him the 10 ball, and Junior will rack at the score tied to 4. Yep, giving it to him. 4-4.
Hey, we're divided here, okay? Hey, he said that's the point. Blue right now, too. Guys, we're dividing houses right now.
I don't think Tim realized he put the check right in the spot where the text is up there. All right, 4-4, race to 3. Why did we mess around with those first 8 games if it was just gonna be a straight race to 3, huh? This has been a good one. It's been blow for blow. Uh-oh. Packers up 34-10. My goodness. Yeah, going with the safe option there, but is this one gonna hang on the side, or is it gonna come a little short? Duncan's just put on an incredible performance. Beating Pete 7-0, beating Jose Gonzalez 7-1, I believe, and then taking down Joe Carminati 7-0. He's on fire. He's got the momentum coming into whoever loses this match. Gosh, the score's taking so long to update. Yeah, there it is. I was about to say it's taking so long to update. I almost thought that maybe they forgot to input it. But no, 4-4. Dara was talking to someone. He was like the 7, 8, 9, 10. Even I could have got out from there, and that's saying something. You're right, Dara. That is saying something. See that big check written in the background, $3,040. I might have to get creative and try and find a way to put all those words. Oh yeah, I can get rid of that.
And you can move that up.
Oh, that's perfect. Yeah, yeah. There you go. I was just talking about that. I'm like, how am I going to solve this problem? Sweet. Look at that. My goodness, that's perfect. Just get rid of the other scoreboard and I can move that up. All right. All right, Junior's last task here is to get on the 8-ball from the 7, coming around a few rails for it. 1, 2, 3. Watch outside pocket. Oh, don't do it to him. He's all right. I think. Gosh, he's close to that point. I think he's looking at him like he's really close. Appears to be so. Yeah, I kind of steered that one in a little bit. Kind of willed it through that pocket. All right, to go up 5-4. Good shot. Yeah, I like making him shoot this one. This one's a little bit more uncomfortable, a little bit more distance. Good shot. Jerry Stucker told me that one time. He said Junior shoots that shot where you kind of draw it off the side, a straight cue ball where it makes it, draws it off the side rail and comes back out. That's like it's like a Junior special.
Oh, let's go, Junior. My friend. That's my friend Lawrence.
5-4, yep. Another scratch on the break, it appears. And what's his plan with that 5? What I'm looking at. Well, I guess 3 first. He's looking at the 3 like it's super tight from there. Well, maybe it's not tight. Maybe he's just looking at the angle he needs to draw his cue ball straight out or take an angle to come back out for the 4. Whatever it may be. Just from what I've seen from Angel, he likes those straight drawback looks on balls. Not someone that uses a ton of rails for shape. I like this angle. And maybe do you shoot the 4? Maybe bump the 8 a little bit to get on the 5? Maybe get it a little closer to a 9 to make that combo easier for later. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. That's a little weird. Did he call the 7 or the side? Said something with an S, I can't tell. Yep, looks like it sneaks by on the side. That's a good shot there. Got away with it. Ran into that 8 ball the wrong way. Could have got behind the 8. Got away with a decent look at the 5. Does the 8 pass the 9? I think it does. I think he's got at least half a pocket. Most of it for sure. I don't like shooting this combo if you don't have to, because that 8 can get a little squirrely on you. I like shooting it right by there. Good shot. A few different ways to go about shape here. Let's see what he does. Could just come back and forth like that. Good shot. Man, we got a battle in this hot seat. This 10 ball drops, that's going to tie it up 5-5. We got a game. They're playing like they're trying to win a check or something. All right, let's watch the break. 5-5. Remember, score updates in a minute. Viewership kind of going up a little bit. Just trying to fill you guys in. It is 5-5. Here's the hot seat. Loser playing Duncan for second, third. And winner from that has to double dip the winner of this game. So, this match, I should say. That's where we're sitting. Duncan fought his way back on the backside. really tore through his opponents on the backside. Went on a 21-1 run over his last 3 matches. So he's got a lot of momentum. Five, yep. It's looks like he got on it. Friendly bump. Full look on the 2 all the way down. Like he offers natural shape for the 3. Yep, sure does. Big game here. First one who wins this puts themselves on the hill. They got a battle. All right. Has he got enough angle to dig into this cue ball, draw out to the side rail, and back out? I think that's the shot here. Shot calls for a little bit of bottom left. You pocket it. Kind of got to dig into this cue ball a little bit if it's his. Unless he can hold it. I don't think he can hold it. I think he's got to come to the side rail now. Yeah, just like that. Good. That left helped check up the cue ball on the high side there. Good shot. This will put Angel on the hill if he can clean up these last 3 balls here. Pretty good spot there. Is he going to go forward with this? I think he might go forward. Couple rails. Yeah, I like that. Doesn't mind being above this 10 a little bit. Doesn't mind the angle here. Just feels like you can see a little bit more of the opening of the pocket that way. Jesus. Good shot. Whoa, watch out, cue ball. All right, good shot there. Angel, first one to the hill. But if you guys have been watching as much as I have of this match, I wouldn't be surprised to see this thing go hill here. It's been back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It really looked like Angel was going to take a pretty commanding lead early on, but he made a couple late mistakes in 2 matches that put Junior up 2-1 after he won the first game. But now we're here. Found his way back. Was able to fade the mistakes early. Oh, you don't have to do that, man. I appreciate you, brother. Yeah, I've been there. Thank you, Joe. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, it's a long 2 days. What's up, brother? How you doing, man? Oh, thank you, Joe. Angel's on the hill. Angel's at 6. They haven't updated it yet. But Angel's on 6. Junior's on 5. Maurice to 7. Now the players are more than generous. I appreciate that. Cheers, bro. Oh, yeah, if you want to, man. If you're going up there. Appreciate it. I was about to yell at the twins for keep bumping in the camera, but it's Jack Circa's foot touched it right now, and I'm like, wow, I ain't got no beef with Jack. The twins, I want an excuse to yell at them. Go for the jump. Called the bank shot. That gosh, he came really close to it as well. Wonder how much that three is. And that three is absolutely covering the one. I'm looking down the line of it. It's covering really the whole thing. Do you think maybe does he try to cross it? Kick rail first, cross it, and bring his cue ball up table. Oh, he hit it though.
That's gone, but one.
Do what?
Oh, it is two wolves that's gone.
Right. Everyone's been more than generous to me today. I appreciate it. Looking pretty good viewership. Now, Angel on 6, Junior on 5. This is a hot seat. Just broke 100 viewers, sitting at 104. I know a lot of those are on YouTube nowadays, so thanks everyone who subscribed to Donkey Pool Productions on YouTube. He's trying to find the best way to get on this 2 from here. A little traffic to navigate. I imagine he's going to try and draw this out, shoot the gap between the 8-5 backup table, just like that. Good shot. Don't want to be too straight, though. Yeah, it's not. A little funny. You can obviously cheat the pocket if you have to, but you can kind of just do a straight draw back out and get back to the middle of the table. But he's so close to the pocket, he can cheat if he needs to. Yeah, just like that. That was a good shot. Watch out, 4-ball. Gosh. How often does that happen? You hit a good shot and the ball just rolls up on another ball, and for whatever reason, it's not even in the way, and then you get down on it, you realize it's in the way. It's crazy. Really like Angel taking his time in this last rack. He generally plays, I would say, he's not a slower player, but usually he plays a little bit quicker than this, but you can tell he's starting to feel the heat a little bit. Moments not necessarily getting to him, but he's trying to play these last 6 balls at the highest percentage possible. Want to make sure he takes all the right shots here, making it as easy as he can on himself to ensure a spot in the finals. Great shot. Angle's a little awkward here, though. Gosh, I wonder what he's going to do with his cue ball. Cueing's a little awkward if you're trying to dig into this cue ball because the rail there. He's able to. I promise if I'm Junior over there, I'm not saying I feel good about my chances coming back to the table, but does see a little bit, maybe a potential future to stay in this match. Oh, that was a great shot, playing it off the 7, holding his cue ball down here for the 6. Now his next big obstacle, getting from the 6 to the 7. Doesn't look too bad on camera, but like cueing that cue ball from the side rail over there isn't super comfortable if you're trying to dig into this cue ball. I think I said that twice. Gosh. See what he does. He's playing low. Uh-oh. What? Hold on one sec. Hill. It's not Hill. It's 6'5".
You wanted to say.
What is it?
My friend.
For your soul.
Let's do that.
Hold your nose. Now I feel offended.
Hey, you okay over here?
Oh my gosh.
He ain't
They
ready.
just gave me a brutal, so I'm good. I'm good, man.
Justin, you okay?
Oh yeah, I'm good. I'm good. They're just messing with me. They're bringing over shots that they know I can't take. Oh gosh, I hate each and every one of you guys. All right, big moment. Is he gonna take the long 10, roll up, or is he gonna come all the way forward? He's coming all the way around. Speed control's got to be good. You don't want to be on that bottom rail shooting his 10. Gosh, microphone was away from my mouth. Man, this is. Gosh, if there's Tim says this all the time. If there's a definition of a character builder shot, this is it right here. Cue ball on the rail, 10 all the way down to ensure a spot in the finals and the biggest money added event this season. What a shot got there. Wow. Congratulations, Angel. Moving on to the finals. 7-5 over Junior. Junior will be playing Duncan for second and third place. Loser of that match taking third. Winner coming back to see Angel. But anyways, I'm sure he'll probably get started here pretty quick. Tim will update the scoreboard underneath. Yep, already flipping the quarter. I'm going to go ahead and hang up the headset for just 2 minutes while we're in between matches. Be back soon. Thanks for tuning in. I got to change the wording here. Semifinals. 1 second. Sorry, guys. Semi. Is it semifinals or I've always put semifinals, but somebody told me the other day it's semifinals. I'm like, whatever. You know what I mean. There we go. All right. And they're off. Looks like Junior won the flip. Like that. And I will be back in just 1 minute.
Hi, everybody. Justin Ray is taking a little breather. He needs to get little fluids. We got Junior Carasosa and Duncan. Oh, oh,
Wow.
wow.
All that.
He definitely called that. Junior's racking. That was really fast. I just stepped in. Stingray over here leaving me hanging. Drinking his hot milk.
I'll be in a minute.
Junior Carasosa is about to break. It is
It takes a minute for the score to adjust.
yeah, 7-7 race. So what is that? 1-1? 2-1?
Yep, 1-1.
1-1. You got a minute to go. Everybody seems focused. Junior breaks dry right there. Pretty sure Duncan can see the one ball. Everybody's super serial right now. There's a check on the far table over there. $3,040. It's a pretty good payday. Pretty sure Duncan can see the 2. You have to hit this pretty good to come out behind or past the 10 to get shape on the 3. Yep, like that. Great 3-ball shot. I think he might be a little hooked on the 4-ball. You can see a sliver of it, but I don't think you can see it enough to get it in that corner pocket.
How much it cost you? Drink these things as long as they got that banner up. They take that thing down. This is going in the track.
Nice try, kid. You're just gonna call the 4-ball back in the corner. Not a terribly.
Just a first year.
What? Wait, what? Oh, you ready now, Stingray?
I'm ready.
I was doing the best I could.
Oh, you're great, Mandy. I'm here for you.
I know.
I'm back in. I had to give myself a little bit of a breather. My head hurts from talking about it so much.
You need some Tylenol?
Oh, I'll be all right.
All right. Glad you ate a little something. Couple
looked
French fries.
Yeah, you looked awfully proud. As long as I can make you proud, I die a happy man.
Yeah. Oh, all right. Good
Well,
looking out. We'll go with it.
yeah. Oh, great shot there from Duncan. Oh my gosh, Andy's got a good look on the 5.
But does it go past the 7?
Ah. Oh shoot, you know what? You're right. I was looking at the camera. It looked like it went on the camera, but now I'm looking at the table. I don't know if it does. It might not.
We don't have the greatest angle from here, so we can't see, but it's very probable that I think the 5 goes past the 7.
Yeah,
And
sure.
it certainly does.
Yeah, sure did. I'm surprised. Duncan didn't shake his head or anything, so you obviously liked it. Good shot. Did you have fun with Peter yesterday?
Well, it was a little suspect at first. They hesitated on giving me
yeah.
the headphones because they thought I was going to cost too much.
Oh, well, look at you.
Gotta have a little faith.
I didn't go back and listen to it, but I'm sure you were great. I
I'm pretty
heard you were
sure we
good.
had more viewers with me there with Peter than when it was just Peter.
Maybe it was the guy playing, huh? No, I'm just
No,
kidding.
no, it wasn't.
Can't be that right.
I appreciate that picture you sent me with my pretty sunglasses.
Oh, I still have those.
No, you don't.
I do.
No, you don't.
What do you mean I don't?
Oh, I
I-
know you don't. They're in my car.
Oh, did you what? Did you take them out of the Jeep?
No.
How did you do that?
Because my weed boyfriend, Tim, got them for me. I told you.
What? Whose glasses do they have?
You don't have mine.
Are you serious?
I am as serious as a heart attack.
Oh my, that's hilarious, by the way. But seriously, I have somebody's sunglasses. I don't know who they are.
Yeah, they are. The picture you sent was my Pradas, definitely, but the ones that were on my table were my Pradas, so I know you don't have them.
What? What is going on right now? I have them.
It's fine. It's like a donation. Just wear them and enjoy them until somebody claims them. Really nice shot on the 8 ball for Duncan. It's great shape on the 9 ball on the side.
Are we just gonna skip over that like it didn't
Yeah,
happen
yeah,
right now?
we're
Is that
stopping.
what's going on?
Yeah, it's what we're talking about pool. We're not talking
Oh,
about sunglasses.
I get it, but I'm blown away. I stole someone's sunglasses.
Not mine. You tried.
I kept them because I thought they were yours. All right, now we got a problem
Yeah,
on our
well,
hands.
Tim's my weed boyfriend for a reason.
All right, anyways, don't keep going up 2-1. Whatever.
Mhm.
Moving on, I guess.
Yeah, we're moving.
I cannot believe.
What?
Hey, building a pyramid, man. Just leave it there.
What is this? Amway?
Yeah.
Pyramids? I'm just kidding. You probably don't even know what Amway is. You know what Amway is?
I have no idea what
I
you're even
thought
talking
so.
about.
It's okay. It's a pyramid scheme.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
a lot of-
probably started back close to when you were born or after.
Yeah, there's been a few of those going on.
Yeah. Hey, Mitchell's over here.
Don't worry, bro.
Just talking to me on my right shoulder.
Mitchell.
I don't even know if that's his name, but I'm gonna call him that.
It's first, second, third. Yeah, it's third place.
Hi, Mitch. Yeah, Mitch is ready. He's gonna take over. Because Justin is a little too much for me right now, and I'm not sure if I'm ready.
You know
So, y'all have a great night.
what? Yeah.
Justin hates me right now, but it's fine. Good night.
No idea what's going on right now. Are you? Is it you actually hopping in, dude? Oh, nice.
Right there.
Okay. Well, we got the rail beater, Mitch, hopping in the booth. How you doing, man?
I'm tired but wonderful. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing real good, man. So let me fill you in. If you're just sure you just did you just walk in, or you been here for a minute?
No, I just walked back in. I left. I was here earlier and left.
So let me fill you in. We're down to the final three. Angel Hernandez is sitting in the hot seat. He's a 633, and then you got Junior lost to him. So you got Junior and Duncan playing. Loser taking home third. Winner moving on to the finals and has to double dip them.
Okay.
So I know you watch as much pool as you play. What's your take on these players that you've seen from a pro's perspective, I guess you could say?
So, obviously Duncan being a little bit younger,
Mhm.
and the age difference, so experience. Junior has a little bit more experience, but I think Duncan has a little bit higher understanding because he's willing to get coached and it's paid off. So a lot of that is you don't know what you don't know. So when you can kind of find a way to expedite that process, whether it's trial and error amongst oneself, hence practice, gambling, if you feel that's something that's beneficial or suitable in your area, and overall tournament experience. You know, Junior's a hard-working fool, as we all know, and just loves to play pool. So
Oh yeah.
I think that kind of speaks for where he's at.
Yes, I was saying it the other day. He's got like 15,000 games in Fargo or something like that. I was saying it the other day.
It's the winners they go.
Oh, sweet. We'll call that out in a minute, but anyways,
Got shape for the 310 combo.
yeah, sure did. Must lay pretty good. It's getting down on it quick. Forgot what I was talking about before that. No.
15,000 games in
Oh
Fargo.
yeah, he had 15,000 games in Fargo, and then I brought it up to someone's attention the other day. I'm like, could you imagine if all of his gambling matches went into Fargo as well? He'd have 30,000. He plays more pool than anyone. Who am I taking? Let's do it. Sorry, Pete over here talking a little trash. All right. Where are we? Duncan up 2-1, I think. So when's your next big event, Mitch? You gonna play in any? Or are you officially kind of laying low from the pro scene for a little while?
Honestly, it's a lot of it is my own self. Like I did it when I was younger and I had everything going for me, but the one thing that I suffered from the most was not working hard off the pool table. Hence, working out, good habits, and paying for it as I'm getting older. So
Yeah.
a lot of my health issues in the past like year or so, year and a half, I should say, from my body's gone almost septic twice, and it's not like a car chart where you go into the doctor, they can see inside you. At least it's not as cheap as an oil change. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I just trying to be a little bit more cautious about my health right now than anything. Pool's always going to be there. My eyesight might not be as good. I might have a bad knee, a bad back from supporting this belly, but I will always love pool.
Super cool, man.
Watching it, playing it, teaching it, it's a tremendous part of my life.
You seem to really enjoy coaching people. Would you say it's a bit more rewarding for you than maybe even playing the game? I know that's saying a lot because you've made it to
So,
the pro level, but would you say that
so
teaching's been good for you?
it's kind of like a family, right?
Mhm.
My father was my teacher. My brother and my dad were two of my greatest competitors. When I was a kid, they used to beat me so bad, and I'd cry leaving the pool room just because I hated freaking losing. Like, who the hell likes losing?
Oh yeah, for sure.
And so it taught me a lot. And that's what I think a lot of people need to realize is no matter how good winning feels, if you don't know how to lose, you're never going to fully appreciate all that effort, all that stuff paying off so it can legitimately and genuinely just feel good.
Yeah, for sure.
It's kind of like I love sports movies. So, like Samuel L. Jackson in the movie Coach Carter, he says, "You guys are showboating since when is winning not enough?" Like it is. You don't need to trash talk. And some people do it as the psychological stuff to psych out their opponent, whatever. And it's just personal preference, but your intensity shows it. Like when I got my ass handed or my behind spanked by Simeon Chen at the US Open, I had a high. I beat David Alcade right after he won the uh World Pool Masters, and then she gets up there and says, "Yeah, you're only getting the 3. Sorry, buddy." But it was so mesmerizing to watch her intensity because I haven't been that passionate like she was, and it was very refreshing to see. And it was just kind of being spelled out right in front of my face as she kept running out.
Do you see yourself tapping into that kind of killer instinct you used to have in your younger years when you were playing your best and doing all that?
Well, I mean,
Do you still
personally,
have it?
I don't know. I believe I do. I think that my mind, just like general population, that's why it's all a numbers thing. Uh, if I felt like I could make enough money to where it would change my life, then yeah, I might try a little bit harder. Um, like for instance, I charge $75 an hour a lesson. I'm
Mhm.
thinking about how can I get 100 people to give me $100, and I'll treat it like a work week. That's 10,000 a month, right?
Mhm.
So if I teach Monday through Friday, and I do, let's just use Phoenix for example. If I do Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and I'm at the pool hall 8 hours a day because I no longer have a tour to play on,
Yep.
I can now create a way to have people give me $100 a month and they can have unlimited lessons. I'd be happy with that.
Oh, that's awesome.
So that way they understand exactly how much I'm making. I'm allocating it for tours, tournaments, because that shit ain't cheap, like the
Mhm.
Derby right now. Last year I went outside of gambling because I did horrendous there. I mean, it's $3,000 and you haven't hit a ball yet.
That's crazy, man.
So it's just perspective. That's all.
Yeah.
And even if I got 50 people to do it, it'd be 5,000 a month.
Yep.
That's a good living.
That's
And
not bad.
I do what I do right now. I just show up, I play pool, I either play it or teach it. And I get to help people enjoy something to a level that if they put in the effort, who knows where they can go. But I know that when I was younger, I had my father. And then from there, because I was such an observer, like right now, we're observing pool,
Mhm.
that it helped me understand the game to a level that most people might not.
That's super cool, man.
Like you, your game's gotten better as
Yeah.
you've become a commentator and you understand certain patterns
A little bit.
and you
I have a lot to
appreciate it.
learn.
And you appreciate it.
Oh, trying to break out that 6 there. A little unfortunate. And not a great look at the 2. But anyway, I got to do a little homework here just for a second, Mitch. So we are down to the final 3. Everybody's in all the side pots, so it makes the payouts easy. The loser of this match taking home $940. Second place, $1,420, and first, that big $3,040 check you see in the background. Not a bad weekend's worth of work, Mitch.
Definitely not.
What would you consider your biggest victory in your career? I'm curious. I know it sounds like an interview whenever you come in. I'm just such a fan, dude. I'm trying not to fangirl out, but
No,
like,
you're good.
what-
As far as victory, are you talking like tournament? Are you talking about wagering? Are you talking about
well, I guess both in a sense. What would you consider your biggest success on the pool table? I guess is more what.
two of them because I was known as a bar table player after winning the U.S. Open bar table in 2008, double
Mhm.
dipping Jose Perica. Is the two 9-foot events that I did well in. I won the Seminole Pro Tour 10 ball tournament, undefeated in Mountain View. What a combo bank that was. Junior letting them know I broke out the 6, but we'll need it for next game.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, I would say probably the 2010 Seminole Pro Tour 10 ball, or yeah, it was 2011.
2011.
And then the Swanee in 2009. I won both tournaments undefeated, no losses. And the thing that was really sweet about that 10 ball tournament is I broke and played with my playing cue.
Did you really?
So my Sean Ebony, it was an Ebony Sean SP with a stack leather wrap. That cue was just, oh, it was wonderful. And it's not some like, $5,000 cue or something. It's probably like under $1,000. And it just hit so sweet.
Whatever happened to that thing, man?
I got rid of it because as a pool player, you're broke constantly.
Yeah, the highs and lows, man. One week you're eating good, and the next week you're selling everything off for gas money.
Yep. Especially with gas prices nowadays.
Wow.
And that's, again, attributing to the reason why I don't play a lot of tournaments. So,
Yep. Yep. You were sponsored at one point, right? Or
I've
by
been sponsored by both Tiger Products and Predator sponsored me for a few years.
Oh, that's awesome. So I've been curious. I'm not gonna ask exact numbers or anything like that. I'm not super like I that's not really what I'm getting at with the question. I'm just more so curious. Generally speaking, what do sponsorships look like for pro players when you're out on the road? Is it something like entry fees, hotels? Do they provide product to
Honestly,
sell?
I never got any of that.
Really?
I just got equipment. So some
Okay.
might say I got gyp, some might say something. It's
Do you know what it?
completely perspective. And I know that other people out there do better, and good for them.
Is that what it generally looks like on the pro level, or is it kind
No,
of does it
no. Some
vary?
guys get money per month, entry fees. My biggest problem is I was just happy to have equipment. Like
Yeah,
I
yeah.
wanted something that I enjoyed playing with because I use it every day.
Very true.
So, I guess I probably should have negotiated better, been okay had they said no. Should I fought for myself a little bit harder
Yeah.
because I feel like one, I'm marketable. Two, I actually kind of contribute to them because of the use, and I can explain the highs and lows as to why it's advantageous to use their product, and not be, uh, you know, belittling or defacing the value of somebody else's brain to do it.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's cool, man. That's oh my
Another
god,
combo.
oh my gosh. It's Duncan plays a very orthodox game. It kind of plays by the percentages and the numbers. And I imagine it gets under his skin a little bit, seeing a few early 10 balls go down. But that's something that I think Junior does well.
Well, I'll tell you what, closed mouths don't get fed. Like me personally, comboing, not the best part of my game. I shot a
Mhm.
lot of them yesterday while I was playing one pocket, but a lot of the times it's a low percentage shot. But here you're playing on a bar table, you're feeling it, and you see an opportunity, you want to exploit it. Ooh, he got lucky. The 4 ball stopped the cue ball from scratching, so he's got a 1-9 combo.
It's obviously being one of the biggest pool nerds I know. It's just the way you just, I don't mean pool nerd, but you know what I mean.
It's all right. I'll take it.
But
It's not an insult.
no, you know what I'm saying. But so, getting into the equipment side of things, what do you see out there right now? What would you consider like it's the best? I don't want to say the best equipment, but like as far as brake cues, obviously you have a great understanding about deflection, the best brake cues out there. Do you have a preference, or do you see one's better than the other, undoubtedly, or is it all kind of similar?
So again, without shooting myself in the foot, I don't know the politics behind it or what's actually going on because I've been removed from the tournament scene. I do know this. Predator spends their money in research and development. They are innovators in a sense that they will come out with something first. Now, I put a Facebook post out because I have a couple of students that have Q-Techs and I just wanted to hit some with them. And I swear to God, I shot one of the toughest shots. I shot some routine jacked up draw full table shots just to see how its
Mhm.
output was at a very high level. Oh my God, I liked it.
Oh, nice.
So it brought back some of the wood feel as about how you might execute because of the little bit of give it has, the little bit of deflection. And he just broke and ran that entire rack while
Yeah.
Duncan's coming back from the restroom.
Yeah, just broken ran.
He's up 5-2.
I think did that put him on the is it 5-2 or did that put him on the hill there? I'm not sure. I wasn't.
I want to say, yeah, maybe it is 6-2. That's right. He had another combo, but I didn't realize what the score was.
Yeah, because it takes us. Yeah, because it. Oh.
Is that down or no?
I don't know. I don't play the tour. I couldn't tell you.
All right, he's gonna go over to Tim and ask Tim the question. I think he said I was in the bathroom. He broke and ran real quick. But anyways,
But yeah, as far as that goes, and then so there's two of the titans in the billiard industry as far as being allowed to, I would say, Predator's accuracy, like what you want from equipment. Is it to not move? So if you don't play a lot, you don't have to guess.
yeah,
Then it's probably advantageous. And then Q-Tech, is plays more like wood, but because they use those carbon fiber shafts, and that's what I'm talking about directly. I don't know about their wood shafts or whatnot,
Yeah.
but the carbon fiber shafts, ooh, I'm a fan of them. They play very, very well.
I mean, I'm just uneducated on the subject, but does so my 314-3 shaft is there is what's the biggest difference between carbon fiber and
So
extreme low
So you
deflection?
have 10 pieces of wood that are spliced together by glue, and
Okay.
the tendon, so the top 4 inches underneath the ferrule, are capped and hollowed. So that's why you get a lot of action, but you're not swinging your arm firm because the shaft is like, hi, I'm hyper. I put out a lot, like da da da. So, um, toning it down, you tone down the swing of your arm the way it goes through the ball as opposed to playing like a with a wallabushka.
Oh, okay.
Now you put in carbon fiber. Now think about it on like elements. All right.
Yep, yep.
So you have wood, it's alive, it's a living thing. It has pores, it breathes, it warps. Carbon fiber is manufactured, and it can be changed and it can be calibrated depending on who has it. So it's very crazy with the way that technology has brought us so far, and intriguing at the same time because it's like I play with a carbon fiber shaft. I like it because it is so dense. It helps me hit the ball softer or not swing as hard. Like my
Yeah.
arm's not moving as fast to go through the ball. Not that I'm decelerating. I still like my pendulum where I accelerate through the ball, but I just don't have to accelerate because of the density behind the shaft.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, yeah.
I think it goes through the ball a little bit easier.
Man, I feel like it's like a free lesson back here, man. I learned so much just sitting here and
But again, that's my own 2 cents. Somebody could say, "Oh no, you don't know your elbow from your knee." Like, okay, all right, my bad.
well,
But if you put me on a pool table, I'll go paint you a picture, and that pool cue would be like a paintbrush.
yeah, I mean, I'll tell you what, man. Everybody always asks me. They always say like, people come up to me and they set goals and they say, you know, if they're a 500, they're like, realistically, I got 2,000 games in Fargo. I'm improving every day. How fast do you think I can get to 550? I'm like, well, it's not easy, man. At least for myself, I went up about 25, 30 points a year for the last 5 years. Went from 485 to 629. It took a long time for me, and I was really, really working hard at it. I also had a full-time job, but really, really working hard at it. But I was like, there's only one person on the planet that jumped from like a 6 to a 10 in like 6 months, and that's Mitch Ellerman. What do you attribute that to? Do you think
Uh,
that's just raw natural
hon-
ability, or do you think that's like your
Honestly,
ability to observe?
that's a little bit out of context.
Okay.
So it happened in about 2 years, from 16 to 18. But I had a Arizona rating number,
Mm-hmm.
and I got bumped because they had quarterly meetings. So every season, every 3 months, I got bumped uh, from a 8, 9 to a 10. I was a 9 for one ratings meeting, so for 3 months. But that was at the time where, all right, so I'm finally 18. My high school studies are coming to a conclusion. I'm a little bit more intelligent, and I'm very, very passionate.
Oh yeah.
And something that a lot of people don't realize is, oh man, I didn't realize girls existed till I was like 19 or 20.
Oh my gosh,
And
dude.
then I was like going berserk.
Oh yeah. I bet.
Um, but as far as that goes, and the joke behind that is it takes sacrifice because, if you're, say you're married, like I've never been married, but there's the honey-do list, right?
Yeah.
Well, as a pool player, you got your own do list, and it's hit more balls.
Very true.
Unfortunately,
Yes,
to
very
get where
true.
you got to go, you got to put in the 40-hour work week plus overtime, and guess what? There's no overtime pay.
Yeah. Yeah, very true.
So that's why I think that I'm trying to take this approach with teaching and create my own workplace
Yep.
and it's not too much because I do charge 75 an hour. So if I charge $100 a month and it's like a subscription and you can have unlimited lessons for the 40 hours a week, that's 160 hours a month, and you can't squeeze in an hour and a half to get your money's worth, then clearly, I mean, I'm at the pool all every day. Like I'm getting asked to commentate right now. I'm not saying I should be paid. I'm just saying that I'm willing to market myself
Yeah.
and bring what everybody wants.
Oh, dude.
It's like we're riding around town, and every day you're in rush hour, you got me in the car. You're not
Yeah.
bumper to bumper for a long time.
Oh yeah. Oh, everybody loves you, Mitch. So jealous, man. Everybody. I've never met anyone that had a bad thing to say about you.
Well, I'm sure,
I'm sure
there's a
out
few. There's a few. I know that.
Oh, for sure, but
I
hasn't been vocalized to me
I'll
though.
tell you what, and a lot of that is attributed to not is there's probably been my mother and my father, my father for teaching me good manners, my mother for making me tell the truth, two dear friends, Susan Wilbur and Neil Meyer, who have always looked after me because they saw me in the pool player environment, making sure I didn't get mixed up into something I shouldn't have.
Yeah.
And then a lot of that is there's been like 4 or 5 people that said, "Hey, man, I hear you're messing up," and they had the goal to tell me straight to my face, not like behind my back.
Yeah.
So I have tremendous amount of respect for those people because I'm always trying to be honest. And that's the way I want to be. Like in the end, lies are going to be found out anyway. So why waste time? That's the only thing we can't go to the store and purchase more of. You know what I mean? Like why waste it?
Yeah. Very true. You said something that really, yeah, it's very, it was very, I don't know how to put it.
Resonates.
Well, yeah, well, you said something that like, oh gosh, they're talking about the comp, whatever. But you said something, yeah, I guess you could say it resonates, but you said something, it's very simplistic, but I've probably quoted it 17 times since then. You said nobody got worse by hitting more balls. And whenever, sometimes I'm like, okay, maybe my practice.
No. Nobody got better by hitting less
Oh,
balls.
okay, that's the thing. Well, you know what? I twisted it, man. I got the
But no, I
wrong.
like your way too.
Hey. Yeah, but whenever I sometimes I doubt myself because I feel like, I'll go through a practice session and I'll play the ghost and I won't feel like it's a super productive practice session because I don't feel like maybe I learned so much that obviously it's incremental, but like that thought always comes back in my mind. Just hit more balls, see balls go in pockets. Your brain is picking up on things constantly.
That was a try break by Duncan as he stole the last rack. And shouldn't it be 6-3?
Yeah, so this
Okay.
it actually is 6-3. The scoreboard takes a minute to update for whatever reason.
That he's gonna shoot this in the corner. Tried to power draw.
Yeah, I think he's trying to break it up.
Now he's scratched. So Duncan's gonna take his careful approach, shoot the 5 down in the bottom pocket, or maybe are they playing 3 foul?
Yes, they are.
So he might 3 foul him, but I like drawing this ball back above the 8, just kind of where the cue ball's at right now, and shoot the 6 from there. So draw it back like 6 inches.
That's a good spot.
Yeah, he's gonna go for the 3 foul. It looks like now.
Oh, Sophia says I'm down for that monthly cost.
Well, thank you, Sophia. I appreciate it. I just didn't want to let it know. Like I'm currently finishing school. I was gonna make a Facebook post on probably Arizona pool players, so that way I could reach the 3,000 people. And even if it's the people in Tucson, I'd come down for a weekend and just spend time. But that way, you guys, you get into the mind, and my thought process is, well, there used to be an Arizona Diamond Tour. Now that I don't get to play, I'm kind of creating my own income because of the absence of that tour. And I know how many people go out every week and play weekly tournaments. So
Oh,
if you
yeah.
want to invest so you can start getting a return on those tournaments, please hit me up, reach out, and I think we can help each other.
Oh yeah, no, it's you can look at it as spending money, but on the other hand, you're spending money to make money. I mean, it's only
I've
going to make you
I've
better.
had a few students who I won't mention any names. Well, I mean, they probably won't mind. So one is Mike Sauer and the other one is Tim Benali. Mike Sauer is out of New Mexico, and Tim Benali is out of East Mesa. His father, Cornell, very big people in the pool community. He's actually building me my new queue at the moment. And I'll tell you what, they both worked with me. Mike has probably had about 8 to 10 hours of lessons, and Tim's had a little bit more. Both of them have won over 7 or 8 thousand after they got a little bit of help.
Really? Oh, that's awesome.
Playing them big $500 and $1,000 entry fee tournaments. So they have travel, they have cost, and then the overall entry fee like a regular pro does. So you guys are feeling all the expenses that we do, but you don't have to beat all the best pool players in the world. You get to play within your range, your parameter, and then do your best. So
This can be an option. It's junior, senior.
Junior's definitely shooting.
Yeah.
Nobody's giving this back.
Oh, he missed it. Left a chance for Duncan.
Yep. So, ooh, Duncan got a chance. Little 3 ball out. Shoot the 8 in the side, but just top, maybe a hair of right. 1, it helps cut the 8, and 2, it straightens the cue ball out off the short rail, top rail.
Tell you what, sorry, I apologize, guys. The chat's not updating like it's supposed to. I just refreshed it. A bunch of comments came in. You got a lot of healthy support for people saying that they would pay $100 a month for a membership for lessons. George Teixeira making a few comments, saying hi,
Good
Mitch.
shot.
Yeah, that was great.
What's up, GT? How are you, sir?
Marcus says took down Raj Hunda. I don't know. How to say that. I'm not
Yes.
even gonna pretend.
Raj Hundal.
Hundal.
Yes.
All right.
In the finals of that. Thank you, Marcus. I appreciate
There you
it.
go. Sophia says she's down. And then Josh Garden says that was the greatest advice I've ever received about pool. Mitch told me way back when I was a young, emotional player after I had lost a match in a tournament and acted out by snapping my cue or something to that effect. Anyways, Mitch told me that if I wanted to be a humble winner, I'd have to be a humble loser. And I've applied that to a lot of aspects of my life. That's
Well,
pretty
thank
cool.
you, Josh. I appreciate it. And it still rings true for me, bud.
Help Duncan to tighten this up 6-4. Once this 10 ball goes down, shouldn't be a problem for him. Good shot.
And I'll tell you what, from paying attention while I was playing earlier and hanging out, I think Duncan's break is going to be a factor here. Is this winter breaks or alternating?
This is winter break. Yep.
Okay, so he's got a chance to make it close, break and run 2 racks on a bar table.
Yeah, well, I'd argue he's got well, Angel's been breaking them pretty good too, but Duncan, just being such a student of the game, he's really tried to perfect his break. It seems like been a great breaker all tournament long. Obviously, maybe one of the best ones I've seen on the stream. The 8-6 always tracking towards the sides. He's more often than not he gets a look at the one. Is that what you're referring to? He's got a better break? Or
Yeah,
okay.
your anticipation of making a ball on the break. So it's the relationship between the cue ball and the 1 ball. When you start doing that, you're ready to start having fun playing some pool.
Oh yeah.
What's up, JR? How are you? What's up, Danny? How are you? I'm glad to see everybody's tuned in.
Oh yeah. I was sitting at about 120 viewers right now. Not bad for a Sunday.
Not only that, but Sunday, wow, playoff football's gone. There's the 8 and the 6. The one
Wow.
got kicked, but it dressed up. The 2 balls, I think from our seats, not the computer screen, it's makeable in the side off the 9, and that 310 sits there. So If he bears down and just commits to making the one and just knows he'll manufacture a shot. So there's two ways you shoot this because the cue ball is almost dead even with it from what I'm seeing on the first diamond. He has to cut it a hair, so that means the cue ball is going to drift into the 4-5. So if the cue ball's 6 ounces, you're sending it into a 6-ounce ball that's traveling 5 feet. How hard do you need to hit it to move 2 more objects to get through them?
If a train is traveling
See?
17
That's
miles an
exactly
hour.
what it is. I remember all the word problems I got teased about in math
Oh
class.
my gosh, Mitch.
And that's the way I translate it. So it interprets how I'm going to pick up the pace and go through the ball. See me, I would have banked that cross side, but he went with his strength. He played safe. He's going to leave Junior a jump shot or a kick. And Junior's going to go with the ski pole.
Yep. Been very reliable for him. He had a jump shot that he made earlier where it might have been within a chalk length of the ball, and he got it up. It just
Calling a 9 in the sun.
he could really get it up quick.
Well, off the table. Now, just for you fight fans out here watching players jockey back and forth, pay attention to their emotions, if there are any. Because sometimes your opponent feeds off of that.
Yeah, for sure. You know, outside of that little scuffle they had when Junior broke and ran when Duncan was in the bathroom, more off. They've seemed pretty cool on the table.
It's good. He's going to shoot the 2, get shaped for the 310. Oh, no, 3 in the side. My bad. I misspoke.
I don't know if you're a football fan, Mitch, but it looks like the Cowboys are going down first round. Very cowboy-like thing to do.
Yeah, yeah. Just can't even get me started. Going to bring a tear up about my Cardinals.
Oh my gosh, they're hard to watch, dude.
Oh, it's rough. Especially losing to the Steelers. Oh, minute 58 to go when we had it at home.
Oh, yeah.
That was rough.
Oh yeah.
A little bit of low.
Oh,
I
how'd he
like
hit
that
that?
shot.
That
He
was a
hit
great
really
shot.
well. He slow drag draw.
What is it about Duncan's stroke that I really like? I like it.
Yeah.
Just seems like the timing about it, the transition from backstroke to forestroke is good. Do you see that as a plus? Do you like it?
Well, again, your interpretation, my interpretation. I've told you about
Yeah,
your strokes.
very true.
And what I'm going to say here is not degrading, it's just a statement. You are institutionalized to a bar table. A bar table dynamic is very different. And it's the way your cue speed is that complements the final stroke. On a bar table, there's less real estate. So it's kind of like playing one pocket.
Yeah.
You don't really hit a whole lot of balls hard.
Yeah.
So like when Pagaline or Chohan or, when you really have to come with that shot after you've been lagging a ball for the last 90 minutes, it's tough.
Oh, for sure.
And that's kind of like going to the gym. You don't go to the gym every day because all of us are trying to be Hulk or Schwarzenegger or someone. You go so you can walk when you're 65. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Very
be
true.
healthy. And I took that out of context and I was so afraid of it changing my pool game. But now that my pool game I'm comfortable where it's at. I know I'm not a threat on the pro tour. I'm not this, that, and the other. Could I be? Possibly.
Oh,
What I choose to be, I don't know. But I do miss playing competitive pool because I've given my whole life to it. So it's always like a receipt about, oh yeah, it was justified. What's up, McGee? How are you, bud? I'm glad to see not much has changed in the sense of humor.
yeah, appreciate
Just remember, put your hands in your pocket. You'll feel cocky all day.
Stop it, Mitch. Hopeful, we appreciate you, man. Thank you for the compliments.
All right, bringing it close, 6-5.
Yeah, bringing it within one. Big game there for Duncan.
And he established control of the game. That good break, making both the 6 and the 8. So remember, the junior had a 310 lineup. Duncan just had a 310. I don't know whether he was playing for it, but he did execute the 3 in the side rather well. So We'll see if the 310 should align here again, even though it's one of the wing balls. So just patterns to pay attention to.
And that's
And
interesting.
that's how you guys are watching pool. I watch every little inch of it.
Oh yeah. You know, it's the best way I watched you. Now, I got to tell you guys at home, something more fun than watching Duncan make balls off the break is watching Mitch watch Duncan make balls off the break. You ever seen a cat? You ever seen a cat going after a laser pointer? That's his eyes. I mean, he's everywhere. He's watching the second balls. He's watching the 2, 3 come 4 rails around the table. He's watching the 1 ball track towards a quadrant on the table.
Yeah.
He's everywhere on it, and I
The
love it.
9.5 in the back banking up towards you by both corner pockets.
You're such a nerd, man.
Yeah.
I love it. Love every part of it.
All right. So he's got good bridge, good grip. Lightly came up, made the 8, not the 6. The 2-3 got a little conjecture from little. So that's where you want your cue ball to be, but he needed to hit it a hair harder to get the 1 higher up towards the corner pocket. So maybe his tempo was just off a hair. And that just comes with nerves and seasoning.
Some good eyes, Gilbert says. How you doing, Gilbert? I'll tell you what, Mitch, I gotta ditch you for like 10 seconds.
No problem.
I'll be right back. Thanks for hanging out with me, man.
So yeah, he's gonna probably thread this, play the cue ball down on the bottom rail. He left the 10-6s blockers. He did hit it well. Actually, now that I can see around the glass, Junior can. Oh, he's gonna kick behind. I thought he could make it. Oh, he could make it. Okay. See, this getting old stuff. I'm second guessing my eyes now. All right. So me personally, I would cut it in the side because it helps the cue ball travel towards the 3 ball. He decided to shoot it all the way down. See, so if you cut it in the side, 1, 5 ball makes it a big pocket. 2, it goes like to the side of the 7, then you're straight in on the 3. Good stroke. Ooh, little bit of a tough spot. 50-yard line on the floor. If you cut it in the side, your cue ball goes up, which is fine. If you cut it in the corner from this angle, because I can see it, you would scratch in the side. He was allowed to be off by a little bit because the 5 was there, but then he put it into a spot he didn't want to be. Come safe behind the 9. Yep. All right. Got a little bit of action. So me personally, I'm kicking down to the bottom rail, the short rail, to the side rail where he's standing, and I'm calling the 5 in the side, but that means the cue ball risks scratching up table in the corner. So he's calling it in the side. He's going to measure it, do his calculating. He's seeing a spot that he wants to reference to. And now he's going to parallel to see if there's symmetry between them. So he did that. But what most people take out of context is your playing surface. Does the table kick short? So me personally, I would go a ball length to the right of whatever he's looking at unless he swishes it right in my face. Okay, he didn't swish it in my face. But now, replay that in your head. He hit what side of the ball? So if he goes a ball length further to the right, he then comes in higher on the 5 ball. It might have been possibility of making it.
Yep. Well, Junior's got a chance to take this thing down and go to the finals here. He's got.
All right, he decided no side spin, just back and forth. Now this one we're probably gonna slow roll.
Yeah, looks like this is
All
gonna
right,
do it
so
here.
we got to be careful. Make sure he doesn't jump up because Junior does play fast and he has that long bridge. So don't jump. All right, good cue ball. Great plan by both of them.
Yep, Junior moving on. Duncan taking third. Well, congratulations, Duncan, on a good tournament. And Junior moving on to the finals to meet Angel Hernandez again. Want to thank Mitch for hanging out in the booth with us for a match. I don't know if you're gonna do your social thing and do whatever you want to do, you're obviously welcome to hang out as much as you want. But
I appreciate it, and I'd actually, I might stick around for the finals. I'm gonna see what my friend wants to do. We were thinking about going to Main Street to play a little, but
okay,
I could stick around and chop it up.
all right. Well, sounds good. Whatever works for you. We're gonna take a quick break. Not sure if we'll have Mitch back into it, but thank you guys.
All
And
right, be
Junior,
right back.
sounds good. Junior's got a double dip angel. Good match. Yeah, whatever, bro. second. I think we're about 11 o'clock there. All right.
So I think we should get Butch's Baked Bean as a sponsor, just so we could say, all right, we're gonna roll this beautiful bean footage.
I swear to God, man. You know? Oh, Jesus.
They could write a check for like 500,000 and turn this into a tour, don't you
Oh,
think?
oh yeah. Well, anyways, we are.
I better be careful, you know, cancel culture I might get sued for that. I'll be like, good luck.
It's a good thing you ain't got sponsors now. You can say whatever you want, bitch. They could take it or leave
Oh
it.
man, what a break.
Yeah, that's what
Them balls went in there with good timing. He's got this break down.
Yeah.
Ooh, I spoke too soon. The 3-7-8 tied up.
Yeah, that's
But
what
now pay attention to the relationship of the 210 first rack, right? So that was the wing ball that was supposed to go 4 rails, so it got hit. So just pay attention to some patterns.
that's what I mentioned when you complimented Duncan's break. I had mentioned I really liked Angel so far. He's really breaking them well. A bit more pace than Duncan had.
Yeah, that's what leads to clusters. So he's actually taking the right approach. He's going to call a combo, but he keeps looking. He shoots this ball at top left. He can go down, break him out, and the one stays right there. Kind of like this. Man, that was a good shot. You know, the fact that he saw it says a lot about his ability. So, food for thought. You guys start visualizing things, they will start to come. That was the biggest catalyst that my father, the pearl that he dropped on, said, son, making the shot will come. Seeing the shot is the first one. Making it will come. Boy, was he right. So now you have a little stop shot, or you draw it back like 4 inches. The reason I say a stop shot is because if you pay attention to how close the 3 is to the rail and the 7's on one side of it, if you shoot it, the cue ball and the 3 ball can't occupy the same space. You got to clear it. So if you stop it, you're only hitting like half the 3 because the other half the cue ball is drifting into the 7, which will help get you shape on the 4. And again, it's all personal preference. Some people could snap it in there with draw, and that way the cue ball is leaving the 3 ball the same time it's striking it, but that's what leads to a lot of those double kisses.
Is he looking at following it and just playing safe with the 3-7 and using the 10?
Not bad. See, I don't play safe.
Well, at your level, they kick and jump everything in, man. So
Exactly.
you gotta
Best place is right in the seat.
yeah. But
All right, a little bit of spin. So now that is not the way he wanted to execute it. Junior can bank this. Now, whether he does or not, we will see. And you just kind of give him a taste of his own medicine. See if he executed. Yeah, that's a great save. Good separation. You got a whole ball in front of you. Not saying it's an impossible hit. Like, you can easily hit it, but it's getting a reward for that hit. Do you kick it in the side? Do you kick it in the corner? He's calling it in the side.
all right. Yeah, it looked like at one point we were up to like 130, 140 viewers in that last match. That was pretty good for a 650 and under tour event. Haven't seen that viewership since you played Joven over here.
Oh, you mean when he beat me? Oh, man.
I just had to bring it up.
Guy never misses. Hey, you want to commentate with me? Don't mind me. I'm just going to dig some shit up.
Gotta keep myself entertained.
Oh, thank you, GT. I learned from you, bud. All right, so you left him with a distance safe. Now, I would say Angel's gonna hit the right side of the 3, play the cue ball up by the 7-4, and play it as a two-way shot because the 4 ball's not a gimme.
Yeah, just 4-7 offers a pretty good wall for safe, depending on how he goes.
And the reason I would do the 3 down table is because of separation. Now, he could bank the 3 behind the 4-7, which is what he's going with. Me personally, I don't like that because now Junior can return serve just as easy. Finley hit the left side of it, play the cue ball 3 rails, the 7-4 blockers. That did not get 3 rails. Now, let's see what the counter punch is going to be. If there's enough separation between the 7 and the rail, he can cut the 3 and leave it on the other side of the 7 and play the cue ball with left and hit it really soft so it develops. That way the spin that you put on it has time to open the shot. So I might have
Is that 3 available over there?
as quick as Junior does likes to get down when it goes. Yeah, he's calling it cross corner. So he's gonna kick this one firm.
Yeah, trying to use that draw stroke to kind of come back underneath that 7-4.
Well, it worked pretty well because they're tied up, so
Got some fans in the comments, Mitch.
oh well hello everybody. Oh Wes, what's Ooh man, don't break. Oh yeah, that would have
Yeah,
been. So
that's-
now Junior's gonna look and see if the 4-7 goes as a combo. He eyed it, so now he's gonna look at this cue ball, jack up, draw it.
This is the old Mitch stroke right here.
I think he might have hit it better.
I don't know about that, Mitch.
That's perfect. They're
Oh,
not
does
even
that go
touching.
in the side?
Yeah, they're
Wow.
not touching, so I
Look at
think
you.
it goes. Oh
Oh,
man, told you I need my eyes checked.
yeah.
He's like, don't worry, it was a 2-way.
Yeah, two-way shot. Hey, you too, Pete. Good to see you, brother. Good to see you, man. Take care, bro. For those tuning in, this is the finals. Junior's or Angel's sitting in the hot seat. Junior does have to double dip. Angel.
Well, there's a predator product right there that has no problem getting up. Tell you what, I've hit with that propel too. Oh, those things are lethal. I don't even own a jump cue anymore. I jump with a full cue.
Do you?
Yeah, I'm not quite as cool as Earl. I can't do it with a Mucci.
Oh my gosh.
Man, he hit that ball firm. All the momentum went into the 7 to kill the cue ball. He's gonna go back and forth probably.
Yeah, he doesn't mind letting his cue ball loose a little bit.
Well, the reason for it on that shot particularly, your body's stretched out, so your cue, you want to make sure that you go through the ball so it doesn't drag its feet, the table don't roll off, none of that, and you don't want to sit there and go, oh dang, I could have gave it more.
Mm-hmm.
So you just hit it clean with center ball, so it has natural roll, meaning no distortion, no left, no right, and the 8 ball just cleanly went into the pocket, and the cue ball went up and down like you wanted. So he jumps out to the 1-0 lead, and let's interpret Junior's break.
Yeah, Junior's a bit more unorthodox in the way he approaches it. Sometimes he goes to the side rail. Looks like he's going to the center of the table.
He's doing the same break that they're doing now. I've actually given him a breaking lesson, and he's put in the reps. Snapped 3 balls, one of them being the 10 ball. He's straight in on the 1. Now, I'm not saying I had anything to do with that because I taught him how to break off the rail,
Mm-hmm.
and then I showed him how to go ahead and break from the hedge string like that because the magic rack gives you a perfect rack. So then you know that you don't have to worry about getting sabotaged or anything, that you can put out a reproducible result just as long as you understand the rack and what it's going to do. Cue ball coverage of the 1 so it doesn't keep going sideways like pinball. Okay, stop shot, 2 in the corner, 3 ball, draw, 4 ball, 5 in the side, but is he going to break out the 7?
Yeah, I was about to ask you that. When do you address that 7 here?
Me personally, judging from where the cue ball just landed, I might have done it right there, depending on if it was feasible or not. Now he's threading the needle a little bit firmer. You did not get there. Now he's gonna thin it.
Yeah,
No,
cross
two
this
to
ball?
two to pole.
Gosh, that thing's jumped more balls than maybe maybe anything out there. He didn't have
Okay.
to jump over much of it. He really didn't get up much there.
He was just making sure it was a good hit, and part of the reason is he probably didn't want to break up the 7. So now you spin this 4 ball in backwards because on a diamond table it plays super short. Your cue ball will come into the top, or in this case, the left side of the 7 ball. Because if you think about 2 rail scratching in the side, the 7's in the path of it. So therefore you get your breakout. And then you can shoot the 5 up table and the 7 in the same pocket
Are
as
you
the 4.
throwing it all
Yeah,
without
top
outside?
right.
Okay.
Yep. He hit it with center, and that's why the cue ball went high.
Fair enough.
So now he's gonna cut it in the side, let the cue ball go like a missile.
Well, George Teixeira says one thing to keep in mind: Angel defeated Junior for the hot seat match, 7-5. Very true. And I'd argue Angel gave him a few early on. He don't remember exactly what happened. I want to say he missed a 10 ball and then like scratched on another late ball or something along those lines. But
All right, for you bank pool players, cross Sizzler in the Hizzler.
what did you just say, Mitch? Jesus.
A little bit of top right. You want to lag it? Yeah, he's finding his mark on the rail. Using whatever system he's using, and then he's gonna anticipate the cue ball's flight. Call it cross side. One more time. Double check the math. And I'll tell you what, a lot of things that people are misinterpreting is you might, he motorboated the side pocket.
I've
So
never heard that.
Junior is going to slow roll this ball in with right in the side. And he's like, you did not say he's going to slow roll a ball. See, he left it with a little gas, went up and down. He got fortunate because now all he needs to do is make the 9. The 10's in front of the hole. So you don't need to manipulate the cue ball and decrease your chances of missing the 9 ball. Or making the 9 ball, excuse me.
Hacking up.
You gotta pump it in. All right, Mr. Carrizosa up 2-0 and breaking.
Angel's done a little bit of sitting, waiting for them to play. I didn't see him hitting balls on a table. I could be wrong, but hey, I wonder how much of that is just him tapping back in that intensity and getting that back arm loose. Junior's playing good though. When you bank balls, like I was watching you play a little bit of one pocket. Was it one pocket yesterday? Oh, you're
Yeah.
playing all games, but
I was horsing around with my student Tim, and then I played a 10-hour session of one pocket.
oh, that's Jesus, Mitch. But anyways, you seem to bank balls very like intuitively. Do you use a system? Do you use something to double check your work, or have you just done it so much to where it's just intuitive to you?
I have done it so much to where I made a system that makes sense to me.
Mm-hmm.
So other people are counting, to 100 because they've seen this. I use money, believe it or not. Each diamond is $1. And if you have a pool table at home, I can tell you how many balls that you can fit inside diamond to diamond. You can fit 5.5 pool balls. Pool balls 2.25 inches in diameter times 5. The simple math is you're at like 11 and change, and no diamond to diamond. If you get a tape measure, I think is like 11 and change. It's not exactly a foot.
Yeah, it's
So-
about 12 inches. We're making a table myself. It's really close to 12
But
inches.
you see what I mean? It's
Yep.
just short. And so now I delete a ball because of the span of the actual diamonds themselves, and how a ball isn't direct math. It's not 2 inches. So what I do is I round. I fit 4 balls inside of each diamond. So it's 25 cents, 50 cents, 75 cents, and then you got $1.
Jesus, bitch. Seriously, man?
Yeah, I'm just counting money. So
Have you ever heard of that before? Or that's something you came up
no,
with
it's
on your
something
own?
I came up with on my, I told you I made it make sense to me.
I swear.
every diamond's $1, and then I know how much I can fit in between. And then
Oh.
I use deductive reasoning and how the table's playing to incorporate my math.
You're a weird dude, man. I love it. But my goodness, I've never heard it put in those terms. That's interesting.
I'll tell
Well,
you what, I'll
obviously.
give you a banking lesson one day, and you'll be like, mother flower.
Yeah, just well, the reason I asked is you were over there playing one pocket, and it just seemed like everything was, kind of one stroked, cross it in, bank it straight in, and it just really didn't seem like you put a lot of. You didn't really like kind of look at the angle of the ball. You just knew where to hit it. It seemed like I was like, my goodness, Mitch, seriously?
Yeah. I mean, when you're feeling it, you're feeling it. I was playing a gentleman I haven't played a long time from down in Tucson, so he was up here. He's like, "Yeah, I'll play." So I gave him a little bit of a spot, and we had a good sparring session.
That's awesome, man. You take a little bit of money off of
I plead the fifth.
them? All right, fair enough. Took a lot of money. No, I was kidding.
What's your definition of a lot?
Well,
No,
was your 10
5.
hours worth it?
Oh, absolutely. I was playing pool.
That's the right answer.
So he's straight on the 6, so you elevate lightly and just draw it back like 6 inches. Nothing extravagant, nothing crazy. Low Q and then big. Yeah, that's perfect. Now you go low right, just barely finesse it in, and your cue ball comes up to like the head string. You don't want to go all the way down, so you have good footing. You're not stretched out. Yeah, this is perfect.
Yeah, looks like Angel's gonna put himself on the board. Tighten it up, 2-1.
All right, 2-1. We have positive traction. Oh, Mr. Avila, you count beers? I don't doubt it. You go 1 beer, 2 beer, shot of Patron, 3 beer. No, I get it. I get it. I seen it. I witnessed it. We got to get Patron to sponsor your tour.
Oh my gosh. I don't know how he does it. I've taken a couple shots with him. I'm not a big tequila guy. Gosh, it hurts thinking about it.
When I drank, man, it warmed up your chest. Oof.
Oh yeah. Doesn't taste as good coming back up either. Jesus.
What does?
Right.
All right.
No,
So
nothing doing in the sides.
notice how he made my colleague over here, or the man with the plan, is able to make the observation that he's hitting him a little bit harder than Duncan. And look, nothing went. So could that be that you hit it too hard, that they all got to where they needed to faster than one, and it was a reaction that you do not want? So just because you hit them harder doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be better. And he didn't have an advantageous shot on the one. It was hugged up on the short rail. Good shot. Ooh. All right, I'm gonna need someone to watch the hit.
Are you familiar with Angel's game? He's not super.
I am not. I've seen him in passing during these events, and I think he's been in the finals a few times. Correct?
Yeah, I believe he's won one. I know he's had success. I think
Good
he won
shot.
one over at Main Street.
Okay, yeah. Good shot. Good pace. Just went for a good hit, made sure it got to a rail, and then distance was beneficial. What's up, Mr. Cronin? How we doing, bud? Happy Sunday. So yeah, there's about 103 of you. Let me get a pop quiz right now. If you could, now granted I haven't been competing at a professional level, but if you can get a guy with a resume like mine to teach you for $100 a month, would you do it?
Jesus, honestly, it's a no-brainer. If $100 a month is expendable for you.
Yeah.
On my end, but yeah, let's hear it. And then also, we do have Mitch in the booth. We don't get him in very often, maybe once a month or once every other month. If you got some questions out there, it's like basically a free lesson with you in the booth here. If you got some questions you want to have, some questions you got for Mitch, do it up, man. I'm interested as well. I'm all questioned out. I hit him with 30 early on, and I just feel bad for asking now.
No. But like the banking thing, all right? So a
Mhm.
lot of people will, does that mean you count it back to the rail? No, I bring the diamond out to the rail because that's where the ball makes contact on the actual table. So when I'm referencing aiming at a diamond, I aim there, but I bring it out to where the ball actually touches. So that's how, like, reading a book, yes, absolutely beneficial. But sometimes if you do the process and you get walked through it, it is more beneficial.
Is it the final? You want one more? No, you're fine. I'll get it.
She's not clocked in, man.
No,
No, I
she's
feel bad.
wonderful. No,
She's the best
wonderful.
around here, I think. Well, they're all good, but she's a
There's two or three that try above average. Like
oh for sure.
they definitely want you to come back.
I'm gonna take care of you.
All right, here's the ski pole.
Yeah, I was
Good
about-
hit. Whoa, dice. Cue ball. We have an option, but I don't think he's gonna give back bowling.
out of the pocket. Play it where it lies, shooter.
All you can eat run.
You think? So you mentioned a little bit earlier. What would that consist of? $100 a month. You said.
So here's my thought process. All right. Literally, if I get 100 people, that's 10,000 a month. I would be so happy if that were the case. If I get 50, that's half of that. That's 5,000 a month. That's a living, guys. That's not me asking for a stay course. That's not me. That's me making a car payment, place to live. Like, that's doing things.
Mm-hmm.
And if I get 50 to 100 people, $100 a month, I will be at the pool hall between the hours of probably noon to 8 p.m. because I know everybody has a tournament to get to. I know everybody has league to get to. But those people that want to hold back their $20 and not play a tournament that night and get a lesson, I will be there. And what I would say is that I've already kind of thought out my schedule where I would do Monday, Wednesday, and Friday in the West Valley. I will be at Bullshooters and Metro. I could even do like 4 hours a piece. And I'm gonna have expenses those whole times. I don't get sponsored by the pool rooms anymore. I'm gonna have to have costs, everything, table time, gas. Like you guys all know, it ain't cheap, and I understand that, and that's why I'm trying to make it so you all afford 1.25 hours, and you get your validation for the month because I charge 75 an hour for individual lessons. But that way now my time, it's valued, it's paid for, and I get to help you be the best pool player you want to be. And there is no ceiling because if you put a limit on yourself, then you're already kind of beating yourself. If you want to sit there and reach for the stars, I'll at least fuel up the shuttle. You know what I mean? We'll get there together.
Good out there. Gonna tie it up 2-2. Remember, Junior does have to double dip, Angel. And a good match. That's super cool, man. Is it true the only way to become a millionaire playing pool is to start off a billionaire? Sure. I think you're right, Tony.
Yes, that's a very good long running joke.
Evans, what's going on, bro? Yes, it is a good match.
How are you, sir? Happy Sunday. So he hit that one a little bit more square, beat more balls than hello one ball.
My goodness, what
That
a
is-
break that was. Made
that's-
4.
Definitely a break you want to have. So soft stroke this one with an abundance of left. And by hitting it soft, but with a good follow through, you get longevity, you get a flight out of the cue ball. But your follow through, instead of swinging hard, you get the density of the individual. So, like, I follow through. that 6 ounces is moving the same way as somebody might throw. So he's going a little higher, but he's still going to get there. He dipped low. Ooh. So now he's got a makeable shot, but he's going to take his time. And that's what I mean. If you pay attention to his tip, I don't think that we have the ability to go back and instant replay and go in slow-mo, but like his tip started middle, went kind of low, and then finished middle. So it was ooh, and then he overcut it.
Yeah, we're not on Matchroom's level where we can. Ooh,
No, but I mean, that's what I pay attention to. I was a good save, so he's gonna go. Man, this is such an easy kick. Why jump everything? You got to get up, get down, and then hope it stays on the table.
yeah.
Not saying it's not feasible, but I think some people have just been watching Federer too much. That guy's a phenom with a jump cue.
Very true. It makes it look like a shooting cue. Probably jumps balls better than I shoot, man. Terrible.
All right.
Nah, Junior needs to stop breaking from the side. I haven't seen a whole lot of Junior breaking from the
No,
side.
he's been breaking head on. Just like ball length off the center at the head string. He
Oh,
hit
we
that
got
ball
away with
so
it.
good because he had left on it and it kind of massed towards the 6. Now, another thing, even though we're commentators, but from here, the shadow of the 6 ball and the rail, he is off the rail by like half an inch
Cuttable.
and he can feather that sucker in. Now, because of how thin the cue ball is barely touching the 6 ball, gotta hit it with a little bass. Okay, it was way off the rail. That was easy. Misinterpretation from 20 feet away.
Yeah, very true. We don't have the best angle. We're kind of eye level with the table. I got a monitor up here, obviously. We see what you guys see.
Now let me ask you all this. Do you hit this ball soft and not let the cue ball move, or do you get it to the side rail?
I'm going on the side rail all day.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
That's a good shot.
He's it's already 2-2. Oh yeah, this would give him a chance to take the lead.
Evans says I just saw his earlier breaks and he was breaking from the left. Yeah, that's why I kind of mentioned it to Mitch early on. I think he's no stranger to breaking from the side rail, it seems like. But with these template racks, I'm surprised. I mean, when you see somebody breaking like Angel and see someone breaking like Duncan, I'm not surprised to see him make the adjustment.
Yeah, you can't beat him, join him, and right now he's gonna be down 3-2 after a 2-0 deficit. So 3 unanswered racks.
Yeah, Angel's playing good. I like his game, and and you'll appreciate this, but he is a student of the game. And if you sit down there and talk pool with him, he'll just go back and forth with you all day long. He loves it. And he wants to learn. And that's why he jumped from I want to say like a 580 to a 630 in like the course of a year, maybe a year and a half. It seemed like he just jumped up so quick.
Oh, that's awesome. Good to see.
Yep, and he's still moving up. I don't think most players kind of stay where they're at. But he's one kind of unspoken. He's not local around here. I think he's Yuma or something along
I
that.
thought I heard Yuma. Yeah.
Yeah. But
So yeah, that one a little bit more pace, but yet the one ball didn't come back. So that one might have been more of a queuing thing.
Is what?
9. Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, we got the crew over there giving me a hard time like always. We had Mandy feeding me French fries earlier because she
Thank
doesn't
you.
think I ever eat.
Ooh.
Uh-oh. Watch out, cue ball. Now, what is your plan for the 3 here, Mitch?
She's going at it right now, playing the 1 on the side off the 7.
Good move there. Kind of freed it up
So
a bit.
now you're stretched out, jacked up over a ball. Granted, you have the cue extension, but it doesn't make it the easiest to have your tip position. But Junior executed that because he is excited to be at the table. So straight top, because you pay attention to the line that the 3 and the 10 are on. So if you put left or right, you're going to come in on what side of it. He actually, he had a hair of left and drifted right between the 6-7.
This might be a dumb question, Mitch, but
No such thing as a dumb question.
Oh, yeah, I've heard some in my life, but this borderline there. So it's I said it a little bit earlier. I don't know if it's what I'm used to, but I almost prefer kind of worn in cloth specifically because I feel like the cue ball's a little bit more predictable. Is it from your end? Are you all new cloth? You like the way the ball
So I
slides?
did not get selected because of an email that said your game is suitable for old cloth, meaning I couldn't play on slick
What
surfaces.
are you talking about,
Yes, I
man?
know. I remember it because it's pissed me off ever since. So, ooh, that one elevated, drifted, and didn't even make a legal hit. So now Junior's back at the table. I would put the cue ball on the short rail, hit it with top right, and drift down. He's gonna. I think he heard me. So now don't overrun it because then you can slide the cue ball right towards the 9 and shoot the 7 up table. Um, yeah. So I mean,
That's so funny. Like you can adjust. Like you're not a pro level player that can be.
well, yeah. Well, think about it. All these guys are out touring and playing all these tournaments. I hadn't played in a tournament in a while, and I went to the Derby last year, and I got deep in both the banks and the one pocket. I didn't even play the 9 ball because I didn't plan on staying that long. I lost $85,000 gambling,
Hmm.
or I think my end was 55. Excuse me.
Jesus, Mitch.
Well, I
That the
won 65,000 a month before, thankfully, so it wasn't a complete loss. But
The
yeah,
highs and
that's
lows, man. The highs and
absolutely.
lows. Cody said how many players were in the tournament to start? 72.
Yeah, 7 deuce offsuit.
When you're gambling, man, you're in the gambling mode right now after talking about that.
Yeah. Oh, it's just perspective. These guys are playing for a $1,500 swing, which is majority the winner take all side. So now he hit that ball well. Is it a tough shot? No, but you don't want to be over the 10 ball because you need to be tentative to the cue ball. This is where shape matters. That last ball be easy. See how he hit it really soft? He didn't want that cue ball going anywhere. Now he'll just kind of pump the 10 in and let his stroke out. And yes, I'm calling it before it happens. He's going to hit this at like 40, 50%. It's not going to be a slow roll.
Yeah, I like that. Cue ball coming to the side row. Are you kind of playing a little
Side
bottom
row.
right here,
Yeah.
throwing it in a little?
Side row. Yep.
Good shot.
In the words of Bruce Almighty, and that's the way the cookie crumbles. I know, I'm a coconut. It's all right.
I don't know why we keep asking you to come back.
I embrace it.
Pretty good viewerships floating around 120 viewers right now. Chat's been kind of quiet. Who's everyone going for? Who you watching? Any family watching? I know a lot of times these guys have family watching at home. We get to hear from them quite a bit. Haven't seen a whole lot of that today. What are you drinking over there? What is that?
Cranberry and pineapple juice.
Cranberry and pineapple juice.
Sweet with a little bit of tart and no carbonation from soda. Ugh. Had enough soda in my life. Yeah, the score's being updated. It is 4-2, Angels advantage. That looked like safe. It did get safe. I feel a jump cue coming out. And guys, please remember, this is why, like, so let me explain something. If we go over banking, do you know what we're doing? We're essentially going over kicking as well. Well, how do you figure that? All we're doing is deleting a variable, the object ball. So if we're banking a ball in and we think it's good to shoot it with low left to open it, well, then maybe you go a little longer or hit it the same line and just hit it with a hair of right and pump that sucker so it opens up the way you would open up an object ball. Yes, off a one rail kick. Oh, use it very loosely, Mr. Sanchez.
Jose Hernandez says
Oh,
we're here
Jose,
watching.
excuse me. Man, my eyes are going. No,
Oh
that
no,
is Sanchez.
John
Yeah.
Sanchez is up there. I'm going down the list a little bit. Jose Hernandez says we're here watching. I imagine that's Angels family. Good to hear from you.
Well, Cody, thank you for tuning in.
Oh, that's cool. Appreciate you, man.
So like here, the cue ball is on the middle diamond. I would mirror it, go across to the middle diamond. Now, how much left do I need to put on the cue ball to go one rail at the cue ball or the one ball that's in front of a pocket? 2 tips of left. Ooh, took the scenic route and almost got there.
Oh,
How do you go
man.
through all that traffic and not touch a ball?
I agree. It happens more often
So
than
he's
not,
going for
too.
a 3 foul.
Yeah, it seems like it. At least put the one. Yeah. Is he on? Does that put him on 2 there, Mitch?
I think that's the conversation they're having, but this is an easy one rail kick for a legal hit. And actually, if you finesse it, you can hit the top side of the one and rest him back on the 10 like he had you.
Yep.
So the cue ball's by the side pocket. The one ball, they're on the same base, and then you create the angle. So at the first diamond, you just slow roll it. Oh, he forgot. Diamond day was pretty short. So he needed to go probably a ball length to the right of where he hit it. Ooh, stretched out over 3/4 of the table over a ball. Even with the long cue, it sucks.
Oh my gosh, Cody. No, this is not Joey Ryan in the booth. I appreciate it though, but no, I get that every single stream. Everyone's like, "Oh, hey Joey Ryan, how you doing?" I'm like, "Shut up, man. I'm not." And I don't sound like I'm a person. I mean, you can probably hear through the headset. I don't sound like I'm a person, but everyone thinks I sound like Joey Ryan. It's so hilarious. No, I'm like the great value Joey Ryan. I know a lot less and I'm a lot worse.
Oh,
But
stop it.
I have fun.
Stop it. Uh-oh. That's going to leave a mark.
Yeah, that's absolutely gonna leave a mark. He might not even make them shoot it. They've been giving each other 10 balls quite a bit. Oh, is that 10 ball out of the pocket a little bit?
Yeah, he's looking at cutting it. So a little low left. Hit it at about 50% so the cue ball draws and doesn't follow in.
Oh no, Cody, you're good, man. I get it every single stream. Maybe 10 times a stream. It's really a running joke now, so I think that's funny. Justin Turner says, "Hi Joey, shut up, man. Get out of here." Been a running joke for a while. I'm glad that I'm at least like not so dumb to where they like can't tell immediately. Like when you hear me talk enough, you'll be like, all right, this guy obviously doesn't know as much as him. But it initially, the voice. It's that Joey in the booth of Mitch. Shut up. I'm done. I'm done reading comments. I'm gonna turn these. I can block each and every one of you
Hey,
guys.
Law, happy belated birthday, buddy. I try not to do it on Facebook a whole lot, but I know it means a little bit more in person. So
Well, with as many friends as you have, it would be impossible, man. All you do is type happy birthdays all day long. Are you maxed out at the 5,000?
I've deleted a few here and there lately, so it's just
Deleted a few. How do you dictate who you delete? Do you just kind of go through it and say,
well, like there's no real traffic, and the algorithm only keeps you associated with people that you're in contact. So Angel won the hot seat. Junior has to double dip him.
"Oh my gosh, stop it"? Could do voiceovers for Joey.
So now I believe that brings us to a 5-2 standing, Angels advantage. And mind you, Junior was up 2-0, so that's 5 straight. Anticipate his break.
Watch the 4 and the 8. 8 going in.
Yeah, the
4
cue
going
ball
in.
almost went too. So this is not the shape that you're looking for on the one, but on a bar table, roast that sucker in.
Yeah, whatever, Mitch. Everything's an easy shot for you.
No, no, no.
I'm just kidding.
You'd have thought I was an alcoholic as much as I like shots. Ah, hardy har har.
Oh no. We really doing this right now, Mitch? I know you all know, but we got some people watching what it seems
shot.
like not local, but this is Mitch Ellerman in the booth with Justin Ray. I'm the usual guy out here that does the 615 under tour just because I like to watch good pool and hang out with the guys. Mitch was nice enough to hop in for the semifinals and finals. Can't
They're
think.
just like, who likes to talk a lot? Oh, that guy. Yeah, all right. And you got me.
Yeah, yeah. Point across the room.
You should, George. You should always want to play. You know this much as I do. We love this game. Some days we love to hate it, but deep down, it's always there for us.
Yeah, I was saying a little bit earlier. There's a lot worse things out there. It's kind of meditative. It's when things are down, pool balls don't know what's going on in your life. Just makes the balls. I don't know if it's that dopamine effect of seeing that ball go in the pocket, but man, it feels good.
It's kind of like a good golf shot. It's a culmination of time spent, and you feel gratification.
Oh yeah. Oh man, comments coming in like crazy. Great stream. Thanks, guys. Thank you, Jim. Thanks for tuning in, man.
Mr. Rigney, happy Sunday to you and the missus. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Good shot, top left, 3 rails, little nothing but luck. Man, he is feeling it. He's gonna break and run this rack.
Yeah, I really like the way he played that shot.
And that'll put him on the hill too, right?
I believe so. Yeah, they'll put him on the hill if he can clean up these last 4 balls here. But love the way he played that. I know if you got above that 6, your cue ball may have been running into the 10, or you got a little weird. He chose to shoot the gap between the 7-10. Great shot.
You see, this is like if you pay attention to his shot selection as well. He's trying not to move that cue ball a lot unless he has to. And I said that in one of the very first ones where he broke head shape on the 1-6 combo after the break to go down, break out the 3-7-8. So it's still staying true with his pattern play. So he's straight in and debating on straight back or a hair angle. He's gonna press it,
I think he's got a touch
touch
of
the
angle.
short rail, and come above the 9 for that's wonderful. You can slow roll it, just tink it in the side, or you can pump it in the corner.
I don't think too much can go wrong if you just roll this thing in the side here.
You can roll off. You can.
Very true. Oh, you know what?
Good
I
speed.
had to say so. That almost got a little weird on him, Mitch.
Yeah.
They
See?
go on the hill. 6-2 for Angel.
Yeah, good break and run.
Oh, I think he's already starting to think about that big check in the background. I like, I say it every single tour event. I like what Tim does. He puts it, when it comes down to one table, he puts that check in the background. It's always kind of in your peripheral vision as you're shooting the ball to that side. A little bit of added pressure.
And it's got all them sponsors on it, man.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
so envious of you guys. You guys tournament, you get good commentator. Like hats off to you, Peter,
Oh, stop. I appreciate it though, man. I enjoyed.
and the big man Tim himself. I mean, this guy really puts it on for you guys. You guys get bigger payouts. It's awesome.
Oh yeah. The amateur pool scene in Arizona is probably next to nothing out there. I haven't done a ton of traveling, but I haven't seen anything like it when I did.
Well, I mean, you know what? It's good because we have strength in numbers, but I just it's human nature. We want more. We want more.
Yes, sir. Oh, well,
All right, pay attention to the break. 9 on the side. Just made the 5 high. The 1 come back, and it's all tied up. But this is a doable bank.
I like the bank shot here. On the hill. Are you drawing this back for the 2?
In the words of Stone Cold Steve Austin, oh hell yeah!
There you go, Mitch. Getting after it. Whoa, whoa, whoa,
I'm
whoa,
on
what
the
do we
hill. A little 2-10 combo, maybe because the 4-5 tied up.
2 go on the side, or does he take
Oh, it
on
goes
the
on
combo?
the side, but I think if you shoot the combo, you can shoot it with center ball, and your cue ball rest up behind the 4-whip. So then you get the 10 close to the hole if you miss, and you got them welded to the 4-5. I think it's a great shot.
Do you think it's a bit of a two-way here? Can you use the 4-5 in a
Mhm.
sense to kind of hide the 2 if you miss it?
You mean shooting it in the side?
I'm saying if you shoot the 2,
Yeah,
if you
that's
shoot
what I
the
said.
combo, Oh, shoot. Sorry, I was
No,
just
you're
so in
good.
tune to what was going on up
Yeah,
there.
you slow roll the 210 combo. You hit it with top, maybe a fractional left to help throw the 2 ball towards the 10. The left will climb off the 2 ball toward the rail, and therefore the speed that you hit it at will slowly dress up on the 4 or 5. And then, should you miss because you're hitting it lighter, you get the next shot. But he hit it with low
Oh,
left,
thank you so much, man.
hit it a little firm. Have a good one. And so now the junior can see the table and he's going to play safe.
Lost audio. Hold on. You good? I don't know what he's talking about. He said we lost audio for a second, but I'll do one more. Yeah, that was kind of strange.
Ooh, jump shot. Good hit. But he left junior a shot.
Oh, George says, no, we can hear you. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe if it was Tim's phone or whatever, but what's a good old Donkey Pool production stream without some either internet issues or sound issues? That's
All right.
That's
So
our
low
pattern.
left, go 3 rails.
Watch out, 7 ball. Watch out.
Perfect. Slow roll it. That way your cue ball doesn't have a lot of speed to send the 5 ball out of play. Perfect. And junior, I don't want to put the commentator curse on him, but I think close this rack out.
Yeah, he's starting to pick up that junior-esque pace about him. Probably needs one more good shot. Realistically, get out of this rack. Good shot.
Good pace. And this will make it 6-3. Mr. Hernandez on the hill.
Oh, awesome. 6-3. Tighten it up. I don't got any skin in the game. I just want to see a good match. I like Angel. I like Junior.
And seriously, hats off to you guys watching, man. I know I've known a lot of you guys for years. You see me since I was a skinny whippersnapper. Now I'm just a bigger whippersnapper. It's nice to see that you guys are all tuned in while football's going on. We appreciate it, and thanks for letting us burn your earlobes a little bit.
Exactly.
All right, so he jumped up a little bit, like he was just impatient and didn't let that break come through. So therefore, they both have one dry break.
Yeah, I think, it's.
What do you think? Thin the right side of the one with
Oh, you're
maybe
trying to
a
come
hair
in with
left.
7-9? Oh, that's beautiful. I love that shot. If you can get there, gotta judge it well.
And it's not my nature to talk safe because I've never played them, but this one's kind of a no-brainer. Excuse me if you heard the burp. He hit it.
He played outside.
Yeah, he hit it with outside, so it resisted dropping downward, which is the way you're wanting to go.
Brian McIntyre says these two are both warriors and great people. I agree, Brian. George says, I still remember when you posted me at Main Street when you were 17. Yeah.
Yeah, GT, I remember as well. I missed that Main Street in Tucson. That was a lot of fun. Great big old place, nice kitchen, wonderful staff, and you could play some pool.
Could we be looking at a 2-3 and then a 4-10 combo to put this thing away, Mitch?
The 10 ball is definitely offset. You can
Oh, it
even
is?
see it on the computer screen,
Oh.
but he was going to break it out.
Oh, I couldn't
in
tell.
the cue ball.
I was looking at the table, looking at the screen. You can obviously tell the 10 is offset.
Yeah.
Looking at the table, it looks pretty close.
So he's going down. He's going to play the cue ball that way anyway. Good breakout.
Played that with a lot of pace to break that one out.
Yeah, you're sending 6 ounces into 2 balls. Actually, technically 3. The object ball that's disappearing, so you need enough movement. Ooh. Yeah,
The object ball that is disappearing.
Yeah, it's going into the hole.
Thanks so much.
So that cue ball has to have enough momentum on it to move 2 more balls that are 12 ounces.
Oh my gosh. You cracked me up, man. It's funny. People were like regular everyday people working 9 to 5 jobs refer to me as like really weird and nerdy about pool because I talk about it. But I'm listening to you. It's the same way I see you as other people see me, and it's nice to be on the other end for once.
I I don't know. I enjoy it and I try to convey it in a way that I would want it to be broken down.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Good shot, good tempo. So now he can play this forward and hopefully avoid disrupting the 9-7 because they both go, but to get shape on the 6 ball. So you can hit it soft with like low right, draw it to the side rail and take a little longer shot, or you can play it with top left, hopefully avoid the 9 ball and uh,
Junior
little
trying to full
friendly
move.
banter. Yeah, a little
Yeah.
friendly banter amongst some amigos. And he's going to step into this reset, commit to what he wants to do. He's going low and just drawing it, taking a little longer shot because he knows the 7 goes, the 8's by hole, 9's by. I mean, come on. It's the 6 to the 7 and you're out.
This could be it here, Mitch. I don't want to put the hex on him. However, all the balls are there. Ain't nothing Junior can do about it. You can only beat yourself from here.
Good shot. Needs a little bit of angle. Okay, so this one's still doable because you don't go short rail, whatever. You can punch it to the short rail and out, but you're shooting 8 in the corner and you would have loved to have shot it in the side. But this one you play with low, maybe a hair of left. The left climbs away from the 7 toward the direction of the 8 ball. So you're manipulating the cue ball to go toward the 8. He hit it soft, so the cue ball ran forward, bumped the 9, and it just left him longer on the 8, but easier on the 9. So it's a numbers game.
Yeah, last long look for this rack. It seems like 9's hanging, 10's close enough to a pocket. He's really got one shot away from taking this thing down, I'd assume. Last tester for him, I think.
Yeah.
And again, guys, you don't need to worry about pumping this. You just need to worry about stop shot. That's it. Kind of like that.
Oh, I think he's gonna do it here, Mitch.
So now, do you shoot this with low right, or you worry about scratching the side, or just juice it with a lot of low right and draw it down to like the middle diamond on the bottom rail?
Sure, this is a touch awkward just from the angle. The 10's close enough to a pocket. I don't mind distance.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, that'll work. That will do it. Once this 10 ball drops, Angel Hernandez, 650 and under, $2,000 added tour finale. Winner 2024.
Thanks to everybody and especially the sponsors for making it happen.
Oh yeah, thank you, Mitch, for joining us,
No,
man.
thank you
It's
guys.
been
Happy
so much
Sunday to
fun.
you guys.
I appreciate you, dude. Thank you for
Likewise,
stepping in
sir.
the booth. Everybody loves you, man. We appreciate it.
Appreciate you guys. Thank you guys. And don't forget to congratulate Angel.
Oh, yes, sir. All right, guys. So we're gonna go ahead and leave the stream rolling for a little bit. That way you can watch Angel sign the checks and see all the smiling faces and pictures and all that good stuff. Next voice you hear will be mine, telling you we're shutting everything down, but I'll leave it running for a few minutes. And we will see you guys at the next one. Thank you, Cody. Appreciate you, man. Thanks everyone for the love. All right, guys. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Looks like we're done with the pictures and this check signing and all that good stuff. Thank you everyone for the compliments. We really appreciate it, man. Cody says, how often do you guys stream matches or tournaments? So this was the finale to this tour stop. So we have a 516 under tour stop and a 615 under tour stop. I believe we're going to change it up a little as far as the numbers concerned. Maybe even open it up for the next time. So, but those when the tour stops are going, we're probably on every other week, if not maybe 2 to 3 times a month on the weekends. So it's worth subscribing to us on Donkey Pool Productions on YouTube. You get notification. Well, I think you get notifications. I'm not super tech savvy. Don't ask me. But that being said, thank you everyone. Thank you for the thank you guys for being more than generous and complimentary. And we will see you guys next time. I'm not sure exactly when the next event is, but it'll be soon. We always have something going on. I'm sure he'll have me stream something soon. However, see you guys later. Thanks again.